100 hours on Andro, and I'm here to give you one tip on Andro versus every champion. As Andro, you'll normally want to dash, shoot, dash, making it incredibly hard for your opponent to hit you. You also look super cool. Another thing is, whenever you need to get a quick touch or dismount, you can glide right off a mount by falling off the edge and pressing left click while holding space. This can also be used to catch an enemy unaware and get some good burst damage off. For your loadouts, you'll want to prioritize Power of the Abyss at level 4 or 5, depending on your style, as it is a crucial part of Androxus' capability and being able to get in and out of fights. Another really important card, in my opinion, is Movement Speed, as it contributes to your ability to get in and out of fights. The remaining cards can be your choice of dash distance, ammo on reversal, or even a heal on each dash, and the values can be tweaked according to your set playstyle. For your legendary card, you almost always want to be running Heads or Roll, as its value just supersedes that of both Darkstalker and Godslayer at the moment. For your items, in the red category, most of the time you'll be buying Cauterize, although Wrecker is a valid option if your team either has the Caut for it, or if you have the space to go for Wrecker where it'd be more impactful than the Cauterize. Master Riding allows you to get into the enemy's backline a lot faster and get some cheeky quick picks before the fight's even started, and it synergizes with your quick dismount technique. For your blue items, it's usually going to be the difference between Haven and Blast Shields depending on what your opponent's comp is. However, there are those scenarios where Resilience will be the pick, and that'll be up to you to determine. Most of the healing cards just won't impact your gameplay as much as the other potential items you can buy, such as Caut, Wrecker, or Master Riding. But if you have the extra credits, normally you'll want to go Rejuvenate if you have a healer that can hit you from long range, but your other option most of the time will be Life Rip if the enemy team isn't buying Caut. Now for the tips on each individual matchup. If you're near BK Grumpy, you can reversal to avoid it. Note that if he's on demo, his Grumpy will go through the reversal. Also, if the enemy BK has stuck you can reversal his detonate and spit the damage back. Although you'll still take the damage, it can net you a kill if BK is low. Cassie is a tricky one. Your goal is to absorb the left click blast shot combo. Some Cassies may tend to go for the combo early, and others will wait after they connect one shot. Try to learn their pattern and use reversal accordingly. Drugos hates you. Staying in the air makes you much harder to hit, while dashing to avoid his rockets. Also, look to catch spits with reversal to negate the entire blast. If you can't catch the spit, you can at least absorb the blast of the fire spit. Try your best to flank without exposing yourself to Kinessa. Use the third person view from your mount to wait until she looks away from your flank route. Once you're close, you can easily kill her. Whenever you see a Leon ult, wait about half a second, then reversal. She'll usually have no time to look away and net you an easy 1200 damage. Reversal Shaolin's planted to force him to cancel it. Make sure you're near cover though to avoid his shot after reversal ends. If he doesn't cancel planted, that should be a free kill. Most Trickstas will only be comfortable with one shot close range before switching to their pistol. So when you're close, wait to reversal after you hear that first shot to absorb all that tasty pistol damage. Be very mindful of Tyra's firebomb. If they're running Burn Monster, it'll cripple you and most likely be the cause of your death. Try to stay in the air while fighting Tyra to avoid any fire damage. You can actually absorb Victor's ult if you walk directly backwards slowly while holding up reversal. Take note that you might still take damage doing this if you don't time it well enough to catch all 3 of his rockets. Vivian's main weakness is that her lower body isn't covered by her shield. You can further abuse this by trying to catch some of her ult damage and throwing it back at her feet. If Willow is running Nightshade, you can actually reversal the blast if you reversal the middle of the initial explosion or the projectile itself. Make sure you're fast enough though. If you're standing near seedlings, you can also reversal to catch damage from most of them, if not all of them, when timed correctly. Against an opposing Andro, you'll want to wait until they reversal, and once they do, shoot a few shots into it, then bring up your reversal. The other Andro will either give up a reset, or give you a big burst. As a side note, your punch will go through the reversal. If you find yourself being juggled by a bounce house buck, aim your reversal towards the center of impact and you'll negate all the damage and the knockback. If the buck's running Ensnare as opposed to bounce house, Resil 3 does a better job of countering them as opposed to Haven because it reduces their window of opportunity for bonus damage by 90% as opposed to only reducing their damage by 21%. If the Eevee is running Wormhole, pay attention to where her original blink location is. When you hear her blink, reversal and look at the spot she blinks from. Against Lex, you can use your reversal to completely avoid his ult. Be warned though, as it won't give you any damage to send back. Maeve can burst hard, especially when Pounce goes through reversal. She'll most likely be flanking up with Prowl, so use your audio to find out where she is. Wait until her first Pounce to reversal, as most Maves throw a set of daggers as soon as they connect with a Pounce. Moji has a pretty fat head. If you're able to land a couple of headshots, she's down for the count. Also, feel free to reload whenever she throws up her magic barrier. If Sky's running smoke and daggers, you can actually negate the damage from the smoke bomb with your reversal. You'll have to be quick about it though. Talus is a very skill-based matchup. You'll want to reversal when you see his overcharge come out, since that's the majority of his burst. Remember that 2 headshots is an insta-kill with heads or roll. Hitting your reversal against the Zenquest counter-up will not count as a reset towards your dashes. Try to wait until his counter is down to then reversal. Try to avoid Ashe and make her your last priority. Her ranged projectile blast makes it really easy for her to lock you down. Additionally, if Ashe is running rally here, you can actually reversal the initial boop and the stun when she ults. Against Barrack, you can actually use his turret to feed your reversal. You can then spit it back out either a turret or a shield for an easy reset. You can burn Nando down faster than he can burn you down. Whenever he brings up his shield, you can punch through it to finish him off. When Anar is ulting, you can dash up into the air to completely avoid it. Also, you can use both her wall and Warrior's Field as a reset for your dashes. With Khan, you can punch him while he has his shield up. Make sure you're right on top of him and to the side. If you're in front, the punch will hit the shield instead of him. This also works if you want to shoot him. You despise Makoa. He can really shut you down if he either hooks you with your reversal up or mid-dash. Avoid him and wait until his hook is down to even think about reversaling. Your reversal can completely shut down Ruckus's ult. When you hear him ult, try to get in his face and pop up your reversal. When Terminus ults, wait about halfway through his animation, then bring up your reversal. The timing is quite forgiving and will net you an easy 3k damage on his res. Torvald's silence can shut down any of your remaining dashes, so try to stay out of his range. If you have the space to buy Wrecker, you should easily be able to win the 1v1 once you got it. Grox can be especially tough to take down, thanks to Totemic Ward. Try to keep track of his cooldowns, and attack him when his totem is about to expire. Also, you can reset your dashes with his totem. Once you get Cauterized 2, you should be able to win the duel most of the time. Grover's Crippling Throw can erase any remaining dashes you have. Try to save them until you see him throw it. Once you get your hands on Cauterized 2, it'll make the duel much easier. Genos is a great target for you if he's alone. Just be careful of his grip, as it'll cancel any of your remaining dashes. Try to save your dashes until he grips, allowing you to easily dash out of it and finish him off. When ulting a Maldamba, don't shoot all your shots at once, as they tend to slither after they're hit with the first 2. Instead, bait out his slither by not shooting all of your shots, then finish him off. Also, this is a pretty good spot to ult on Serpent Beach. Pip's Explosive Flask sucks. Reversal it to block the slow. When you hear a Saris ult, bring up your reversal to prevent yourself from being pulled in. You can use Ying Illusions to reset your dashes with reversal. Another tip is that doing what Kami's doing makes you a total douche.
Oh, come on, Dobby. Don't be a hater. Well, there it is. One tip for Androxus against every champion of the realm. If you enjoyed this, I'm going to break my rule and say, give me a thumbs up and comment down below on the next champion you want us to do. Okay, sellout time. You got anything for us, Doppy?
You can follow me at twitch.tv/dopey, where I'll start to stream regularly once the school season's out. And thanks for having me, Kami.
Hey, it was fun having you. Honestly, if it wasn't for him, I would have never started this series. I hope everyone enjoyed it,